Your Money, Your Retirement, Part 2 of 2, Permanent Life Insurance, Making Money with an Index Strategy, and Your Tax-Free Retirement. In Part 1, we went over the first two ways we can make tax-free money, bonds and the Roth IRA. The third way to earn tax-free income is with something that may seem unusual to you and has been used by banks and corporations for many years. It is permanent life insurance. Let's see how it works. There are three kinds of permanent life insurance. We have whole life, variable universal life, and index universal life. With whole life, it's guaranteed 2 to 4%. Now that may not keep up with inflation. With variable universal life, the funds are invested in the stock market. You have potential to make big money, and you have potential to lose big money. The third is index universal life. Now this is something completely different. This is where your funds are invested in an index strategy. Let's look at the index strategy compared with the stock market. Let's say you have $10,000. In year one, the market goes up 10%. Great, you have $11,000 now. In year two, it goes up 10% again, and you have $12,100. Nice. Now, year three, it goes down 15%. So you end up with $10,285 in the regular stock market. Now with the index strategy, you end up with, that's right, $12,100, because you don't lose money in the stock market with the index strategy. Now year four, let's say it goes down 20%, and it's done that. It's done worse. With the regular market, you would have $8,228. Now in the index strategy, you would still have your $12,100. So you're holding steady while the market is dropping. Now in year five, it goes up 15%. So this is where I show you the downside of the index strategy. You would end up with $9,462 in the market. Now in the index strategy, you wouldn't get the whole 15%. You would get 13%, let's say, and so end up with $13,673. So in this scenario, would you rather end up with $9,462 or $13,673? This is the difference between the index strategy and the stock market. If you no longer had to go to work, if the money you earned from interest paid all of your bills, how would you spend your time? Would you travel? Where would you go? The islands? Europe? Would you spend time spoiling your children, your grandchildren? What hobbies would you love to do that you just have not had the time for? Why does it matter? Over 90% of Americans will be living with their children, getting aid, or working into their retirement years. Just as sure as your birthday comes around each year, if you're fortunate, you'll be 85 one day. Do you realize that you, right now, have the most power to give dignity to that 85-year-old you? To give security to that 85-year-old you, and to give freedom to that 85-year-old you. You will remember this day. Someone suggested that you start now. Hey, I get it. I still have time. I'm going to be ready.